But we have no time to really deal with that. You know what I'm saying? The people are not going to mention no specific villain because even if they do, you come after them and all kinds of so and we supposed to that's like in the people in our black neighborhood, you go and do some killing and some murdering and pulling guns and shooting you big tough guy with a gun and all that, and we supposed to agree with that. That you're killing each other and your black skin is embarrassing the rest of us all the way around the board. You're not forming no military. You're forming some garbage. And that's a fact. So let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, you would be trying to have a hospital, a military, a dentist, a pediatrician, you would have a daycare like the Black Panther Party them did. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's look at this thing from another perspective. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at our neighborhood with a better perspective now. The number, and they're not going to mention no villain as to who they're talking about because they really don't know, because this is the way you run. You make sure you keep it that way. And when they get too close, you know what happens. The specific villain or what they are up to. For who? You? Then the percentage believing the theory will be similar. Yeah, like your damn brain. You similar to the garbage as well. Go do the big events like wars, recession. A recession. What's the difference between a recession and a damn oppression? You know what I mean? Don't come with that garbage. That's the new word. You caused the Great Depression, not the people. Now you're changing the name to make it sound good as a recession. You're garbage. You create these things and give it a name. You're full of dirt there. And you hurt many people in the process of this bullshit game that you play. Don't give me that. And you know who I'm talking about. I don't got to call no villain name. You know what I'm saying? Or what they up to. You know what you up to. Give the people what belongs to the people. And maybe you might just get yourself out of this one. You know what I'm saying? But the percentage of the believing the theory would be smaller. Yeah, like your brain. Big events like war, recession, you cause many of these wars and you cause recession. Same thing Obama did say, oh, we're in a recession, but the bank's too big to fail. What happened to the people? What happened to the people? You know what I'm saying? The people too small to fail. Come on, for real. So were they putting their money in the bank? Okay, yeah. Big events like war, recessions, and outcomes of elections that you cheat all the time for many 40, 50, 60, 100 years. You've been cheating our election to stay in power because there's no way that the demon Democrat group is going to stay in power all these years. Somehow, some way, we need about the same amount of Republicans that should have been in the office just about those amount of years too. You're garbage. You're swaying the minds of the people, and every time you get in trouble, you use black people to bail them out. Who was the ones running up on Trump's stage? Who was the ones running in the street? Who was the one who owned Black Lives Matter and got $42 million in her purse for the garbage that she connect with Soros and gave to these people along with the crew? You know what I'm saying? Along with the crew. You know what I mean? Her crew. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But along with the crew, she and Soros and them band together, call out the troops to save the demon Democrats' ass from being in a whole lot of shit that they were doing for years. No wonder Epstein was able to reign so long. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why only Epstein was exposed and found himself in trouble to the point where it can't transpire, where he was this or that, and he ends up bound. Come on. You're not fooling anyone with your garbage. So let's get that straight right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, the big events like war, recession, and outcomes and elections that you steal are controlled by small groups of people who are working in secret against the rest of us. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Another statement provides the respondents of the APNORC No, APNORC poll, whatever the garbage. I don't need all of that. You know what I'm saying? Was supported by 33% of Americans, roughly. You know what I'm saying? The same share of respondents at 32%. You know what I'm saying? Agreed that much of our lives are being by controlled by plots hatched in secret places. Yes, it is. The white supremacist great replacement theory was also supported by 33% who said they agree with the statement. There is a group of people in the country who are trying to replace native born Americans with immigrants who agree with their political views, like that president in Mexico talking about Trump, his garbage behind. You know what I'm saying? He the one over there rallying the people to this direction as well. Not only did uh, 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 Biden and them have a open border policy and were preaching that on their campaign trail, but it was also echoing on loudspeakers over there in South America. You know what I'm saying? And the presidents and the crooked ones that working with the demon Democrat, Luciferian, blood-sucking idiots, they was over there rallying the people as well. The poll found that the 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 the, the tendency to believe in conspiracy theories there's no such thing as conspiracy theories. Get out of your head. We need groundbreaking facts and truth as to what you're saying, because we only critiquing the garbage that you already done said. So you call it what you want, but it's seeking the truth is what it's called. Conspiracy theory predicted views on immigration policy. 36% of all Americans agree that the number of immigrants allowed into the U.S. should be restricted, while 54%, you know what I'm saying, percent of white respondents deemed high conspiratorial thinkers said the same. You know what I'm saying? They're not, the white people are not doing that because of that. The white people are doing it because they know what you are doing. Your people is just as sharp as you. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to look into things just like we can look into things. But you figure everybody's in your race, your what do you call it? The Madame Blavatsky, Madame Blavatsky, Alice Crawley, you know what I'm saying? L. Ron Nut Hubbard, you know what I'm saying? And these rest of these dummies create this El More garbage where you choosing to tell people how you was born on this planet just like everybody else, probably from the monkey, but you sit up here and want to tell people how to think and what this is about. You know what I'm saying? While most Americans see the value in diverse population, yes, it should be the diverse, but not where you choosing to put one over another because you want to control the political, you know what I'm saying, and presidential direction of having that power over the people to be able to bring down executive laws. Why was black people running up in Trump's rally, knocking over speakers, shouting on the mic, looking like $2? I want to act like a monkey like that. You garbage, niggas. That goes for Black Lives Matter, Proud Boys, and the rest of y'all goddamn fools. We ain't following you. We never believed in you, and you're full of shit. Because I told those people in Mastic when I went over there not to follow that shit. You're garbage. You get 42 million, so you need to share that 42 million with Black Lives That Matter. You stupid. Don't give me that. You know what I'm saying? While our people, you garbage. Black people are helping these beasts. But in your neighborhood, singing the songs that you want to hear, like the Black Caucus Dummies. Then when you say something, they call up YouTube and the rest of these clowns, and they block your comments and take your videos down. Because you know full well the truth is the truth. Who you talking to? I speak to a lot of people in the streets. Sometimes I even speak out loud and they sit and listen. So don't think that YouTube is the only place. I'm like the old Italians. I'll walk that shit down to you. Don't give me that bullshit.